Good people? It's your boy, Mr. Rome, Cowboys fan talk. Right back like I never left. Pardon the no haircut, man. I know I'm out here looking crazy. But I had a thought, man. Serious thought. Is receiver now the most important position on the field next to quarterback? I'm being serious. I'm not joking. Hear me out. You saw what Devontae Adams got in that trade. You saw how much he got paid. Quarterback numbers. You know, he got paid more than people were saying Dak Prescott deserved, which is still nuts. But my point is, the wide receiver market has now leaped up to old quarterback numbers. The wide receiver market is above pass rushing numbers. Now, I know these are the special wide receivers. My point is, if the special wide receivers is making $30 million a year, tier 2 is making pass rushing numbers. And not to be funny, there's no pass rusher that I know making the type of numbers that Devontae Adams and Tyreek Hill just signed for. They just reset the receiver market. When the market is that high in value, that position is now that high in value. And I know left tackle, I know edge rusher are usually right below quarterback. But we're now seeing receivers become so important that, like with the Jamar Chase, Kyle Pitts, etc. And Kyle Pitts is something like a receiver. I'm looking at it like, yo, receivers that important. If you got a deficiency at receiver, that's what you attack in the draft. At 24, I know we've been going back and forth about getting a lineman, shoring up the line because y'all worried about Dak Prescott's health. And look, I am too. But at the end of the day, no one's going to have a perfect line. And teams that do have perfect lines don't always win. The Colts have one of the best lines in the league. The Browns do too. They both were sitting at home last year. You know what I'm saying? What I do know is a bad line, but with amazing weapons, you're in the playoffs. Our line was kind of bad towards the end of the year. We were in the playoffs. The Bengals line is pretty bad. They were in the playoffs. I'm just saying, having a bad line is not as bad as having no weapons. Y'all can debate me all y'all want to, but y'all ain't going to show me no team that has the amazing line with no weapons that's dominating. I've seen teams with mad weapons and a poor line dominate, and our line ain't poor. Worst case scenario, we keep our line the same. We move McGovern up the guard, keep still. We'll be middle of the pack. We might not be dominant, but we'll be middle of the pack. You get us another weapon, we in business. I want Treylon Burks. That's the top of my receiver wish list. Chris Olave has been linked to the Cowboys. Apparently he had one of those 30 visits, one of those private visits, if I'm not mistaken. But Olave is like Amari Cooper light. You know what I'm saying? He might turn into Amari Cooper, but, you got to let him get there. The Garrett Wilsons of the world and stuff like that ain't going to fall to us, I don't think. Treylon Burks is right in that. He had a visit too. He's right in that range. I want him because he's a physical wide receiver. He's a little bit different than what we have on this team. His comp is Debo. And he didn't have the best combine, so I don't know where his stock is right now. All I know is when I do mock drafts, he's right there at 24. I'm taking him. I'm taking him. I'm getting the guard in the second round. And we rock, I'm taking him. I'm getting a great defender in the second round and a guard in the third, and I'm rolling with that. I think that's my order. If everything falls the way I want it to fall, that's what I do. You know what I'm saying? Because the guard we taking, Green ain't like, he's not Zach Martin. Like, everybody got to relax. But Treylon Burks can be a superstar. You don't pass up on a superstar for a good to great guard. Treylon Burks could end up being a Pro Bowler. Green, I'm not saying he gonna be a Pro Bowler. He might just be a really good player. Do you pass up on the superstar for that? Not when your team don't attack in free agency. You don't. You got to get all the superstars you can. You can't pass up on superstars as a Cowboys fan. I realize that now. You got to go BPA. You got to try to find as many superstars in the draft as you can because your team ain't gonna go sign none. Does that make sense to you? I'm just saying. So I'm thinking Treylon Burks, Chris Olave. If we go guard first round, I would like Pickens in the second, or Dotson, or more. Just get me a receiver first 2 rounds. Don't wait. I don't want one of the 3rd or 4th round receivers. First 2 rounds, there's enough talent. Michi, there's enough talent. He's lower tier to me. That you can grab a great receiver within the first 2 rounds. If you must have your guard, I'll live with it. Get me my linebacker 3rd round or something like that, or my edge rusher. But I think I'm more dead set on finding a receiver in the 1st round than I think, or the 2nd round if I have to deal with it. If y'all go guard, then I think I've been in a long time. You know, we got CD by accident, but I really, really want this receiver. It's an arms race in the NFL, and if we ain't gonna be able to get one in free agency, get me my superstar through the draft then, because I need it. You can't, like, the days of just ground and pound is over. You're not running the ball to no victories as far as like just being a predominantly running team, and y'all can't show me one that's really dominating, and especially not one a chip. But those days is over. You need a dominant running game to be a part of your offensive artillery. But that can't be your primary. You just can't. It can't. And it just can't. You can't play keep away. It's not going to work. You got to be able to be explosive. We need more weapons. And as great as CeeDee Lamb is, it's just one of him. And in this league right now, you need more than one weapon. I know Michael Gallup's coming back, but he's not going to be back till like November. I'm not throwing a whole season away. And late November at that. You know? And when he gets back, then we'll be back to our trio. But I'm not trying to hear this whole wide receiver by committee. Like, no. Go get me my talented superstar wide receiver. My order of players I would like is Treylon Burks, or Olave, Pickens, Dotson, fill in after that. You know, Sky Moore's in there too. But look, man, y'all let me know in the comments how y'all feel, man. I feel like the wide receiver market now is the most important. We got our quarterback. We got our number 1 wide receiver in CeeDee Lamb. But you need more than one weapon. So go get me another star to add to my artillery. Because we depleted because they don't want to pay nobody. It's your boy, Mr. Rome, man. That's my thoughts. Y'all let me know how y'all feel in the comments. I'll holler.